It's been a while since I made a video. Sorry, it's just you got my latest post. Well, it's since school started. I've just been a little busy, but I'm not busy right now. So we can watch the new episode of Anime Sandy. Let's watch.
Big smiles, Indefinite. We're almost there. Couldn't we have just left in the morning? Nope.
Wait, what?
Rejoin challenge would be at 3 o'clock sharp. PM.
3 o'clock sharp?
I'm not taking that.
Ooh, another rejoiner.
How did I get
Whoa.
myself into this?
Because you earned it, Blue Bear. Any one of us could have taken the boat to go home at any time, but we all said thanks, but no thanks, and stuck it out on Indefinite Island just for a shot to rejoin the game.
But I stayed because I didn't want to ride a boat, and now I've been forced on board one. Boats are horrific affronts to nature. How do they flow? Wizard magic?
Remember our meditation
What?
training. Just breathe.
Finally.
Guess he's been.
Whoa, you're a lily?
I'll go get my gun. Why did he say that with authority?
Oh, I guess we never mentioned. He became Miphone's new assistant.
Since when was that an option?
It wasn't.
Sweet, sweet land. I've never felt so alive.
No, I have never once meant AM.
Is he?
Oh, don't worry. He kind of just lies around not moving all the time. Totally normal. Yep. Yeah, he's not breathing.
It appears our dear friend Blueberry has been picked off.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
1, 2, 3, go!
He's dead? Maybe after that's a blueberry. I'm not sure. I think he might die. He's dead. Hope not.
I can't believe something like this could happen on our little island.
I can. People die here all the time. Why are we suddenly being so precious about it?
Yes, but it's usually some kind of wacky accident.
Yeah, but wait, Mifo could just recover him, right?
It's sickening.
Welcome to my life.
Listen, everyone. We refuse to
Wait,
celebrate
what? How did a pool even get here?
to the murder. Okay?
Oh, drats. So a flunky won't have the opportunity to undeservedly stumble back into the competition?
What?
I'm devastated. Sounds like someone had a motive. Sounds like someone's a little pitchy.
Wait, your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea. Each one of you current contestants will pair up with a former contestant to investigate. Once you all
Oh,
guess
yeah.
who done it, I'll revive Blueberry, who can tell us what really happened. Whichever team accurately solves the mystery, its active contestant will win immunity, and its
Cool.
eliminated contestant will rejoin the competition.
Cool.
Question.
Wow.
What if you were the murderer? Yang, is there something you'd like to share with the class? I'm just saying, that would be a problem since the murderer already knows who they are. It's a problem for a few other reasons, too.
Well,
I bet it's probably Yang because, well, he killed some people before since season 2.
There. Does that work?
That's a perfect solution.
Thank you. Clover, when did you get here?
What?
I'm taking
Oh,
a
yeah.
break from my latest project because I've always wanted to become a detective and wear that funny hat they wear. Ooh,
Really?
count me in.
Whoa.
You had to stay on my very cool and moody island to get another chance at this competition. And she did not.
I got this, Walkie. Okay, Clover, you think it's fair to get to compete if you can get just one other person to agree? Shoot, forgot about the luck. All right, you're in. Anything else?
Yes, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I take my
Yeah,
self
luck is a good
rejoin.
fade.
Could I be on a team with Bot?
Hey, kind of feels like that give Bot an unfair advantage.
You're right. I approve. Okay, Floor, make the other teams. I don't really care about the rest. Clearly.
You're with Balloon, Yin Yang, Cabby, Nickel.
That eldritch horror should just be grateful Mifron's permitted him to remain.
You call a face on the ground eldritch horror. I'd sleep soundly if I had your nightmares.
Candle!
Wait, what?
I assure you, I never let your gifts leave my side, and kept your flame alive.
I see you've remained attached.
Of course, just like you wanted. How are you, my dear?
Ready. I've been biding my time knowing one more rejoin was coming. See, I had no interest in leaving the competition, but it was your arrogance that took me out. This is your chance to get me back in the game properly. Either way, I refuse to leave.
Coming in a bit hard, are we?
Oh
Gabby!
no.
Still hanging in there, I see. You've been making us Indefinites proud.
All of you, huh?
Yeah, this mystery should be no problemo for you. What with all the info you always jot down.
Oh, about that. I kind of thought maybe I'd try not relying on the files for a change.
Really? How
Yeah.
come?
Now, I could have said I'm worried about reducing others to inaccurate depictions of themselves like I did with Bob.
No,
Instead, I
now
said,
this kind of
"Just
reminds.
wanted to
Now
mix
it's
things
kind
up.
of reminds me of that thing from that one
Why
show.
wouldn't she use her
You
files?
know,
It's like if I didn't use my
Set of
safety kit when
Objects
I
as
twisted my
Humans
ankle
on
running into this
Netflix.
confessional just now.
Never mind.
You gotta use what you got.
Oh, sorry guys, sorry. That's enough.
Running into this confessional just
All right, now we're back.
You gotta use what you got.
I'm sorry. Did I think Continue? Or is it weird to address you both simultaneously?
Wait, what?
We haven't even started and these guys already confused themselves. You know what, Yang? Normally I complain about
Holy
you
moly!
harassing me with your insensitive
So
remarks.
that's
Okay,
what's in his
you're
mind.
loser, but I'm not going to.
That's him
because
as
I'm
normal.
Dad, what do
It's-
you mean, Dad? We were
Hey,
being
it
real
reminds.
honest with mindful
Hey,
positioning, but
hey,
ever
wait
since
a
Shadow
minute.
switched alliances,
They were
it's been
split.
all
We
Yang
seen
all the time.
two,
No
those
wonder
two,
Kudos
if
and
they
Zeke
weren't
doesn't
split
use it
apart
anymore.
since
Oh, I was
season 2
trying
in
to find
episode
someone
3,
you
right,
think I'm
guys?
the murderer,
Yeah.
don't you? Of course I don't think that. I know it.
Look, Nicole, Mifon generated the hat for me. It's so
What?
dumb. I love it.
This is a waste of time. We all already know that you're a mass murderer, and the timing of your arrival was incredibly suspicious. Just fess up. Your luck did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nicole, didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care about me
Yeah.
is if I had luck. It didn't help me at all.
Don't you remember what I said when I wished you luck? One day you too will learn to share the wealth. But if you were so focused on yourself that you never tried using the luck to help others, then, well, it sounds like that day never came.
No, that's crazy. I can't
Um.
just make people like me.
Sure you can. We don't have to hide behind snarky remarks. We all have agency in our own lives, Nicole.
Huh.
Snark.
You know,
Wait,
you
what?
didn't have to ask Mifone to put you on a team with me.
Oh, I know you don't need me. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get teamed up with someone else.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's no need to name names, but it starts with a
C.A.
yes.
No, look at this little message in the sand right under Blueberry's hand. He must have started to write something beginning with C.
C.A. before losing consciousness. The name of his attacker. So it could only be Cabby.
Or Candle.
Oh, yeah.
It just felt so good to
Oh.
have the approval of the person
Wait.
it was hardest to get it
Whoa.
from, you know?
This
I'm proud
were
of
those the
you.
cereal
Finally
boxes?
standing up for
And
yourself.
looks like
I
they're
had to
in
learn
the
that
ocean
too.
now.
Really?
Yeah, the
I think
last
she has some
rejoin
food.
challenge. I was so focused on helping Life Ring that I didn't think about myself. But that's what you have to do to win out here, and you can't feel guilty about it. Balloon?
Something about this crime scene just doesn't sit right with me. There's no murder weapon or even any visible wounds. So how could Blueberry have been killed?
Slick sleuth in there, kid. That deserves a puff pastry bite.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I had to ration on Indefinite Island. It may not be all
Yeah.
that flash.
Not all that flash. This is inedible. What, are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me?
He was sitting here?
Yes. Now, wait for my signal. it would have taken him to run to the scene.
And you think that would help? I did have a theory I wanted to discuss.
And you were about to question me.
So I think it might not be Tabby. So I think it might be Candle. The Mater did the game again. I think Tabby's actually trying to be a little kinder.
The real mystery is who's awake enough at 3 a.m. to enact a murder plot.
Do you know who in this cast is a night owl? That'd make them more likely to be culpable.
Ooh, I remember someone telling me they function best in pitch black darkness and finding it very unhinged.
Well-
But who was that?
Hey, surely you noted it down. Why don't you give the old records a check, huh?
Lifering, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'm just not sure if everyone's comfortable.
Since
with my
last
methods.
episode.
It's better for everyone if I just try to memorize.
You mean you want to live your life like one big test? Cabinet? Tests are silly. It's not like real life doesn't let you refer to notes or ask questions.
I suppose that's true.
Everyone has things that work for them. It's important to use the tools you have.
Perhaps I need to check in with someone. I think I'm stuck.
You are stuck, Cabs, in a rut of self-doubt and second-guessing.
No, I mean...
I mean, I always put up some walls, but when Balloon
Uh-oh.
turned Suitcase against our alliance, that's
Too
when I laid out all the
slime.
defenses.
Was it Balloon that turned her? Or did she make an active choice to rebel against you?
But that
I
would mean
think-
it was
Did
my
Blue just left it there
You know,
behind?
Pickle,
Or probably...
with you, it really
Oh.
all goes back to accountability.
Or probably
It's the
just
core of
got
your
scared
issues every
because
time.
Yeah,
Din and
yeah,
Din
it
were
really
fired.
is. Wait, the only reason I'm opening up to you right now is because...
Yes, the luck. That really comes as no surprise anymore. But don't you also want to?
Maybe.
Well, we should probably go back to solving that murder.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you bill me for today's session?
No, the first is always free. Whoa, this must be a coded message. Wow, I'm a natural at this. Must be the hat.
Just hear me out. Tabby isn't who you think she is.
No, we're not who she thinks we are. In her eyes, we're just whatever she happened to write down about us. Accurate or not.
Sometimes it's not accurate. I've seen that firsthand. But it's her process. It helps her. And the files don't stay the same forever. They can change. Just like us. Write that if you must. I have something else to write.
Don't be alarmed. We've still only one death on our hands. 'Twas but a performance.
Thank you. I was mortified.
What do you think, Candle? Are we clear to move on?
A shame you didn't wait for my signal, and I didn't get any of that.
All right, that does it. I am giving everything I have to get you back in the game, my dear. But that's just it. I'm all out of everything.
Oh,
It's almost like
did
the
he
one
just say
stop existing only to best
Oh
serve your
my
needs.
goodness.
Not almost.
Wait a
That's
minute.
exactly what I
Wait,
wanted to
oh
do.
my goodness.
Come again.
Oh my goodness.
Silver, you
If-
can't let your
If you
regret
think
fail
that,
nation
if you think
We
that,
do make for quite the duo I
if you
am.
think that Spoon is a simp,
Without me.
comment down, comments below.
The teacher has remains the teacher.
She wants to hear your theory.
Time's almost up. Start approaching my
I was just joking. Oh, not again. Okay, guys, open it again.
I just wanted to ask you something about my files.
No, Cabby. I'm sorry I made you think you needed permission to use something that helps you.
But I completely mischaracterized you. You had a right to be offended.
But we talked about it, and you listened. And I don't want you to forget that.
Whoa!
I added some art, too. I'm more of a visual learner. Hope it helps.
That's new. Well, that's new. I like the new color.
All right, everyone. Now talk us through this. Dun dun dun.
Now?
Who did you all suspect?
Well, right by the body, we found two tiny letters in the sand. C.A. We believe that Blueberry was starting to spell out his attacker's name. That name, of course, being... Candle.
Yes. Cabby's wheels are squeaky enough that one of us would have heard her if she was moving around at night, which left only one remaining option.
Now that's what I call incriminating. Balloon and TK, go.
It was clear to me that the body's exterior was unharmed. Therefore, I conclude that Blueberry was poisoned with an expired pastry, and the guilty party is someone who claimed to feel no guilt. Tea kettle!
And when Balloon told me that, I thought it was such a ridiculous accusation that he had to
Yeah, I
so I
mean,
said Balloon.
I don't want to be mean, but her food's probably terrible. So terrible, in fact, that maybe killed him for some reason. I don't know how this.
All straight from the crime scene.
That just proves I passed through the location, is all. What can I say? I'm a sticky guy.
Oh, things are getting
Yeah.
sticky, all right. Goo Goo Gaga
Oh,
over
oh,
here just won
oh,
a better
ha.
chance at winning the rejoin. And what better prime target? This town ain't big enough for 2 blue blobs.
Wait, two blue.
You seem real nervous, Gooey.
That's just who I am. Anxieties and allergies. My 2 modes.
Oh yeah? Well, we think you have a third mode. Murder mode.
Beep beep, incoming murder!
Well, get this. Clover and I decoded a message. There's a lot of nonsense meant to distract you.
But in the 9th row, you'll find a diagonal headed down and to the left. That clearly reads but.
What's so funny?
That's a word search I made for Bot to keep them entertained on the boat ride.
I like to solve without circling to make them harder.
Oh,
Can we get a do-over? Next.
It's Yang.
What makes you say that?
It's Yang. Free the oven-ended shop case. Right, Goo?
I'm scared what would happen if I didn't agree, so... Yes, you all have been thinking too small. It was not a contestant who did this. It's the floor. He knew that him still remaining on this island as Mifon's assistant would be a subject of controversy for the indefinitors.
And sure enough, it was, immediately upon our arrival. If their complaints continued, perhaps they'd convince Mifon to fire him. So he needed to distract them with an even larger controversy.
Plus, think about it, people. Where was Blueberry found? On the floor. The answer's been beneath our feet all along.
Very well. I will now revive Blueberry so we can get the truth.
That won't be necessary.
what the?
Because I was never dead to begin with.
What?
What?
To explain, my goal was to rejoin the game while having to put in the least effort possible. Unfortunately, that required a lot of effort, but nature was on my side. I function best in pitch black darkness. I'm unhinged like that.
Really should have checked my file.
But I needed
Really?
some red herrings, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't expect the blueberry. Just before I ran off the boat, I bravely touched goo and smeared some on the ground by my seemingly lifeless body. I wrote CA because that was a great way to create 2 suspects in one. In actuality, the rest of it would have said, "Can't figure it out."
This is infuriating.
Then I just had to lie perfectly still, something I naturally excel at. Couple that with Candle's meditation training, and I was able to remain breathless long enough to make even the most daring action star blush from inadequacy.
Whoa.
That's why there was no murder weapon. Because there was no murder.
Yes, but what did you expect? Someone to just carelessly leave behind a knife?
I mean, I've done it. Just to call back to Knife, Season 2. I abandoned it all. You wouldn't get it.
But wait, all of this would have been for nothing unless the rejoin contest was to solve your murder. How did you know Mifo would make that the challenge?
Because whenever Miphone has a personal problem, he turns it into a challenge. It's so predictable and
Oh yeah,
unhealthy.
true.
I like to think of it as multitasking.
I designed a game that I couldn't lose. So to answer the question of who done it, I done it to myself. It's the perfect crime, my own. Start clapping.
This is ludicrous. He can't win.
Sure he can. And you know why? Because you all were supposed to figure out what really happened. But instead, you all blew it. Blueberry wins and can rejoin the game. All
Oh man.
We'll see you in the finale on the jury, where you will vote on who wins the competition. And anyone who wants to stay on indefinite is welcome to join too. I want them to see what they missed out on.
What?
And what are these for?
I just don't need them anymore.
And now you can tend to your inner flame.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you couldn't come back.
What more could I ask this place to give me?
I told you it wasn't me, so everything is still all about you, huh? I deserve to be able to clear my name. My so self-absorbed Blueberry.
Allow me to formally reintroduce myself.
Quiet now. My first target will be the one who brought about my defeat back in the beginning. It was all her idea. Join me or suffer the consequences.
Who are you talking?
Consider the teams randomized. It was all Cabby's idea, everybody. And that stuff doesn't come easy.
Oh no.
The color of defeat? It's over. It's all over. Thanks, Cabby.
Oh no.
Well, I will
Should his person? Okay. Now this is personal to talk about this. I think maybe his personality started to change.
I will say, I do feel a little more comfortable.
Nudie
knowing that no
milk.
one here is an actual murderer.
Maybe it says something about all of us, that we truly thought any one of us could be a killer.
Yeah, I think it's saying you're all weak and
Oh.
easily fooled by
Oh
the
snap!
How many victory laps are you gonna take him on the track, Blueberry?
I'll keep running till they turn out the lights.
All right, if anyone has a glass of immunity milk and they want to drink it, I wouldn't say now would be the time to do so since it's gotten pretty old, but you know, you still can.
Would that be okay? Thanks for asking, loser. We will be using the milk to give to Cabby.
What? Yang, are you sure?
We wouldn't have gotten it in the first place without you. Now drink up!
Game does
Sharing the
have a
wealth.
heart after all. Oh.
Do I really have to drink the rest of...
I'll read the votes. First vote,
Oh, that never expired food.
nickel. 2 votes, nickel. Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2 votes, nickel. 2 votes, Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2 votes, nickel. 3 votes, Yin Yang. 1 vote left. And the final vote is
It's obvious. It's
Yin Yang. You are our 15th eliminated contestant.
But
by
I thought...
the
Once
name.
again, you thought what I wanted you to think.
Now that we know the jury decides the winner, Yin Yang's just too big a threat. Literally, they could threaten everyone here and still be well liked. It's true, and I am.
I'm so sorry. Your selfless act was all for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. Yang and I had a personal victory, and that is worth
Yeah.
celebrating.
Just know,
Yeah.
I run this game now.
Hit me as hard as you can.
Well, today we solved one mystery, but 5 fates are still uncertain. Who will live? Who will die? And who will remind me that I'm just high on the drama right now, and none of us are
Wait,
in
what?
any life-threatening danger here? Find out next time on Inanimate Insanity Invitational.
Animation.
What? Okay. Okay, well, that's all. That's it. Well, see you next time on JGJ Films. Bye.